Hi, everybody. It is January 3rd, 2020. It is 4 a.m. I am up sick, so I figured I'd try to get this video recorded. I've already half gone through it twice. Um, Trying to keep it short because I know it's going to be long, because YouTube is taking like 2 days to upload a damn video lately for some reason. Um, so, yeah, I can't get anything uploaded and caught up because of that. And there's so many idiots lately. It's going to be long. It's really staticky in here. My hair keeps getting stuck to my face, which I don't think you can see, but it's driving me nuts. So I'm like smacking at my face. That's why. Just deal with it. Um, yeah. I'm also trying not to talk as quick as I normally do because I know I talk fast and I know it gets hard to understand me sometimes. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Okay, let's get started. I have some sports cards listed, and I don't normally sell sports cards because they're worthless, but these ones are worth a few bucks, but they're nothing special. It's not like it's a Babe Ruth rookie card or something. Um, yeah, and sports cards say the brand on them. It's even if you don't know anything about sports cards, which I do because I was hardcore into collecting sports cards as a kid. Like, ask anybody who knows me. I was like so into this. Um, so yeah, I know enough. But yeah, they say the brands, whether it's Upper Deck, um, Tops, Score, Pro Set, like you can see what the brand is. For some reason, even though these cards are nothing special, they have been attracting some resellers and some scammy looking resellers. So yeah, one has been watching them for like months. I keep ending the listing. She just keeps like coming back looking for them. But and I remember she was Kent State University, which I think is Ohio. Um, but yeah, a seller in like Michigan, I think it was recently, was sending offers, and they had like 4 accounts. I think this account, I think, is just one of them because I'm not accepting their offers. So I think they're just trying to find a way to set it up for an item not as described claim to get a refund that way. Because that's the kind of thing resellers do. Um, One of the reasons I don't like selling to resellers. So yeah, get a message about a week before Christmas. I got a weird shadow happening now. Uh, Sorry. Yeah, get a message about a week before Christmas, saying these cards aren't this brand. You need to change your listing to say they're this other brand. And I just replied back and I said, I'm not stupid. It's pretty obvious what they are. Didn't hear back for like a week, and then Christmas morning, of all days, they're messaging again. Um, I forget exactly what the exchange back and forth was, but Christmas morning, I definitely was not in the mood for an idiot like this, so they got told, and then they said, well, obviously, this is a fake listing and needs to be reported. The name is in big letters on the cards. It clearly says the brand of the cards, and my listings, you could tell if you looked at this and my other listings, you would know like there's something about it. I'm just gonna say that you would know that those photos were taken by me in my house. I hate people. My stalker is back. If you want all that story, just go look at my other videos I've uploaded. Michelle the Burge from Spring, Texas. Oh God. So I went and blocked 4 of her accounts. She has like 2 main accounts that I know of that she's had for a while that have feedback. And then she had created 2 new accounts that one night to keep buying from me. And the last I'd heard from her was July, when I had to send the cops after her in Spring, Texas. And I'm in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Canada. So that tells you something. Um, Yeah. All of a sudden, an offer comes in from her the other night, and I was like, she's blocked. Like, how the fuck did she just send an offer? Somehow she's removed from my block list. And I asked around about this, and some people said they heard buyers can just call and ask eBay to remove them from your block list. Some other idiots were saying, oh, eBay only allows so many, so they'll just start taking off old people. No, there doesn't appear to be a limit. If there is, it's a very high limit. And you know when they remove somebody because when you add a new person, it says on the top of the screen, so and so removed invalid user ID because they're no longer registered. So, yeah, I would have known. And yeah, I don't know how the fuck she did it. I was wondering if like she changed her username for a while in between, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't happy. So yeah, an offer comes in. I declined it with a message that said, do I need to call the cops again, Michelle? And she sends me a message back and she's freaking out. How old are you? Who calls the cops over an eBay sale? Oh, well, I'm old enough to not take your crap. And that's what people need to do when somebody has over 20 some eBay accounts and they keep trying to steal items from you that are worth hundreds of dollars. If you don't like it, don't do shit like this. Problem solved. Um, France. Roundabout, like dumbass number 3 here. France may be a problem. I may have to block France. I don't sell there a lot, but I've sold there fairly often. Never had a problem. A few days ago, I sold an autographed book um, to somebody in France. He sent an offer. I accepted. Then he has questions. Um, First, he asked for more photos, and I'm like, of what? Like, it's very clearly showing. I don't know what you would want more photos of. He says, oh, the corners and the inside pages. Okay. So I sent a couple pictures of the inside pages. I wasn't, like, he's not getting a digital copy of this book from me. So yeah, he got a couple photos. Oh no, I think just one, because you can only send 5 photos in a message. And the corners, which you could already see in the listing, but I don't know, I like did another angle to like maybe you wanted to see the width or something, my husband thought. Um yeah, so I send these photos. And then he starts asking about the autographs. Well, how do you know they're real? Or where'd you get it? I told him. I said, some from a vendor, some I got myself. Well, how do you know they're real? Well, they kind of speak for themselves. Like, and if you look at the photos, even you can see ink overlaps. Some you can't really tell. Like black ink is horrible, but I always try to give close-ups so you can see this for yourself. You can make an educated purchase. I said if you compare to known signatures, you know, you, the most basic buyer, even without being an expert, without having any training, should at least be able to compare a basic signature, I would think. Um, Anyways, and then he asked for a picture of the COA, and I said I'm not sending in another one. It's already showing on there. And then he says, and he's replying back instantly too. He says, "Well, that's not a real company, so I don't believe this is real." You don't believe that's a real company, like based on what? Like this is my company too. I'm like I pretty obviously am. I'm not sure what else. Um, unless you want me to have like a store in a mall. I don't know what else you really want. Also, I if you didn't even realize that photo was on the listing of the COA, you definitely did not have time to look anything up. So Yeah, and then there's a couple more stupid questions. I don't even remember what they were, but one of them was really stupid. I just stopped replying. I relisted it. I'm like, whatever. If he's got zero feedback too, just register it. I'm like, he's not gonna pay. I don't fucking care. But then a couple hours he did. He paid a couple hours later. Uh, and says, okay, I'll just trust you at your word, and I hope you answer my other questions. And so yeah, oh God, I wish I could remember what the other question was because one was really stupid. Um, anyways, um, yeah, so he had paid. I had to ship this. I had it all packaged up. This was New Year's Eve, and because it's going to France, and because he's already seeming a little weird, I wanted like I I'm gonna say I want to protect it more than it would be with Canada Post. But UPS sucks. If you're not familiar with UPS, they suck. They're horrible. But just the tracking that they provide is a little more detailed, and it's always in the system. There's always tracking, whereas Canada Post sometimes things might get to the country and you have to like manually request an update from Canada Post. Not usually an issue, but if somebody is already going to be a problem, they will take advantage of that if they can. So I'm sending it with UPS. My husband and I have plans to go into Regina, like a city like 40 minutes away, on New Year's Eve. So I called the UPS store. This was working out beautifully. He was off work. He normally works there. I could have just mailed this like when he's off work. But yeah, he's off for the holiday. So we're going to work out. Call the UPS store to confirm what time are you open till. They have 3 locations. One was open till 4, 2 till 6:30. Yeah, we're open till 6:30. Perfect. We get there at like just after 6. And we went to the other one, not the one I called, but the other one that should have been open till 6:30, and they were not. They had closed early. So I couldn't ship it that day. And I couldn't ship it, um, well, yeah, I want to say yesterday. It's not even yesterday anymore, but New Year's Day, it couldn't get shipped. Um, my husband took it so he could mail it yesterday morning, when he got off work, and he was done work like an hour and a half early. So yeah, I had to make a special trip in Regina yesterday just to mail this. And well, I just got there, and the guy messages me, "When are you going to ship this?" First of all, it's already in the system as shipped. So like you're already like sitting watching. I don't know why you'd be looking that quick to see where it is on an international shipment. I would just not even look. I'd be like, "Oh, it's shipped. I'll look again in a couple weeks, see where it's at." Um, what was I saying? I'm getting distracted. Um, oh yeah, and yeah, I replied back and I just said like it was a holiday yesterday. We don't have mail service on holidays. I'm pretty sure France doesn't either. Most places don't. Update. That email that came in, I don't know what part of the video that email came in at, but you would have heard my phone say, "You have a new email." And I said, I don't want to know what that even is at 5 o'clock in the morning. Return requested. This idiot in France. Um, return requested. Yeah, it was just shipped yesterday. Other guy from France. Um, so this was someone. So the send offers to watchers thing. I don't usually do this because watchers aren't buyers. Watchers are watchers. Buyers are buyers. If they were interested, they would have bought it. Um, and I've kind of thought too, like you don't want to. I would think it would lead to more buyer's remorse claims. Somebody gets an offer and goes, "Ooh, yeah, I did want that. Oh, that's a good price. Sure, I'll take it." And then they get it, and a week later, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Like, there's a reason they're watching and not buying. So, yeah, this guy, did have a few sales though over Christmas, because Christmas seems to be a little bit different with it, because people are watching because they're getting ready to buy gifts and they can't return a gift, right? They're giving it to somebody. So, kind of lessening the, you know, worries about it. I actually did have a few sales, sending offers. I'm so tired. Oh my God. Um, sent an offer on the offer was for $130 US. um, almost instantly after I sent it, the buyer accepted the offer that was sent out. The watcher accepted. They were in France. So yeah, they paid like $150 total for this item. It was shipped. It was delivered like 15 days ago. Like at the time, as of New Year's Day, it had arrived and been delivered 15 days before that. He sends a message, or doesn't opens a claim. Actually, it wasn't a message. He opens a claim. Item not received. I take a look, and tracking had updated through Canada Post that said delivered, and he has a message attached to the claim that says, I know tracking says it was delivered, but I didn't get it. I was like, well, what do you want me to do about it? It's been 2 weeks. Like, you should have been, if you really didn't, you should have been contacting your post office and your mailman sooner to see if they remembered something, maybe taking it to the wrong house or something. I don't know. Um, and yeah, I said I could contact Canada Post. They can, but what are they supposed to do? They're just gonna contact the French post office, come back to me and say, yeah, it shows delivered. Like, I'm not gonna have any more information. Like, and not my problem. Or if somebody stole it from you, this is why eBay even has this policy. It's not a seller's problem if you don't have somewhere safe for your mail to be delivered. So yeah, anyways, then we called eBay. And this is the account under my husband's name. And all of a sudden he's like freaking out and he's like, no, close the case. He got it. Why do I have to wait and call back in 3 days? I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, I don't know. eBay was being stupid. Another stupid rep who was trying to tell him to call back in 3 days and communicate with them. And he's like, no, he got the item. He's had it for 15 days. This is likely just buyer's remorse. Close the case. And they did. It took a while. She's like, I gotta check with someone. But yeah, they closed it. And yeah, the buyers never messaged back or contacted me. So, um, you would think if they really hadn't received it, there'd at least be a message back. But like when a scammer gets shut down, they're usually just like, oh, okay. Um, Another idiot. Couple days after Christmas, I have an item listed for $850 with free shipping. And in North America, the shipping on this is going to be about $15. It's currently on sale for, I think it's $806 or something like that. And I get a message, not a message, offer from a buyer, $100. New user too. They're in Montreal. Yeah, no, decline. Then he goes up to $150 and attaches a message that says, please accept this. I'm a student. This is all the money I have. I want to get my brother a really cool Christmas present because my parents didn't get him very much this year. And I declined with a message that said, maybe this is a good time to teach your brother that Christmas isn't just about cool gifts. About an hour goes by, and he sends another offer for $100. And I declined with a message that said, what the fuck? Why would you, if I didn't take $100 or $150, why would you go back down to $100? What is wrong with you? What the fuck are people thinking? So then a few days goes by, and he starts messaging me, and he's asking. And then he's come up to 250. He says, "Will you take 250 on this?" And again, going on about his brother and wanting a cool gift for him. And I said, "Yep, I will gladly accept your offer of $250. I said, "I would even accept your first offer of $100 if you can give me one good reason why I should lose money on this." "Well, how much did it cost you?" And I forget what I think is about 350 that my costs were. And I said, about 350 US covers my costs. Um, but I said, this isn't even considering that there's free shipping. And being in Quebec too, that would be like $20 to ship it to Quebec. Because I don't know, there's shipping there is like really high for some reason. Um, so yeah, I said this doesn't even consider that. So that'd be the cost of the item and the eBay fees. That wouldn't even consider the shipping costs or any small expenses that you're probably not considering a seller has, like our internet and the cost of gas to go to the post office to mail it. And that's what I said, that would just be me breaking even. That's not even considering that I need to make something off of this. I can't have that much money tied up for almost a year.
You have a new email.
I don't even want to know what's happening at 4:42 a.m. that I'm getting an email. But yeah, I can't have that much money tied up on an item for almost a year and then not make anything off of it. Like that's a stupid business move right there. Um, yeah, he never replied again. That's fine. And then it sold like a couple days later, and somebody made a proper offer on it. Um, and then a return request was opened. Or no, wasn't a return request. I do have another return request. And they like dicked around for like 10 days, and absolutely nobody can tell me how many days eBay took as holiday days. So where would that 10 days be that they have to send back? If it's 10 business days, how many extra days got stuck in there? But anyways, I think they were still within the time. Anyways, apparently it's coming back. We'll see on this one. We'll see what happens. The buyer, I don't know. They seem sketchy. Message. Sold an item to a buyer. The item was listed, autographed item, autographed photo. It's showing. The close-up of the signature is showing. You can see the sticker for the COA right there. It's pretty close to the signature. You can see it. It's kind of dark. It's kind of in like a darker, like a medium darkness area of the photo. So, okay, if you didn't notice this little sticker on the main photo of it, sure, I can see maybe you would miss it there. But did you not look at any of the 3 photos? When you looked at the close-up of it, it's right there. Very obvious. In the last photo that shows the certificate, it's showing it right there. There's the matching sticker on the item. Oh, that's the other guy. Oh God, this video is getting longer than I wanted it to be. So anyways, get a message. And the buyer says, I'm not happy. This arrived and 3 of the 4 corners are dinged. And he did provide photos, and they're quite dinged. 3 of the 4 corners are dinged, and why would you put the sticker on the front? Question mark, question mark. You couldn't have put it on the back? 8 question marks. And I replied back and I said, like, I'm really sorry to hear that you received your item damaged. What luck, you're like the first person in 20 years that happens to. I and cardboard overhangs quite a bit when I send a photo. It overhangs quite a bit to help protect from this. So if you have 2 thick layers of cardboard, and if that got dropped on its corner, yeah, it would ding a little bit. But to come in like 2 inches about, like quite a bit on every side, that's more like, and 3 corners, that's like were you rolling it down a hill? How did 3 corners get ding like that? So you can usually tell when somebody's just like banging something against the wall to do the damage themselves. I said, as for the sticker, I'm like, it was very clearly shown. I said, you can see it in all 3 photos, and 2 of them, it was close-ups. Um, I said, because of the damage, though, I said, I'll take the return. No, I'm not going to return it, but I'm not going to leave you feedback because of the damage. Okay. Like, it was so weird. You could just tell the buyer was just so full of shit. Because if a seller sent something and it arrived damaged, like you would leave appropriate feedback. You would at least leave a neutral feedback because your item wasn't packaged well enough, right? But yeah, the dumbass just didn't look, didn't see the sticker, didn't like that it was on the front, I guess, for some reason. He's probably not going to find one cheaper anywhere else either. Um, yeah, I almost forgot. I didn't have this guy on my list. Bonus story. So just before Christmas, I had an auction end on an item, and it's yeah, it's not a photo. It's a different item. So the sticker isn't like on the front of it. It's like on the back side. Um, but yeah, the COA is showing, like it even says, the matching numbers on there. If it's not on one side, you would just think it would be on the other side. Um, but the guy looks like a scrape. He doesn't message me through eBay. He bids on it. It was going at auction. He bids, and then about an hour later, messages me, finds me on Facebook, and sends me a message there. And he asks, where is the other sticker? Well, it's on the back side of it. Well, can I see it? I'm like, that's an odd request. I was like, okay, yeah, I can get that for you, but I'm like, I'm not home right now. Like this was like right over Christmas. I was already off. I wasn't pulling things back out just to take extra pictures. I said, I'll get that from you when I get back after Christmas. And then I looked at the listing, and yeah, I looked at his profile, and he's one of those people who, every profile picture he's wearing a mask and is smoking up, and yeah, the kind of person, if it's the local sale, I wouldn't even be sending my husband to meet somebody like this. Um, yeah, and I looked at eBay, and I looked back at his profile. I messaged him. I said, "Are you this eBay buyer?" Yeah. I said, "Okay, well, I've canceled your bid until I can get you the additional information you want." He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, let me know because I want it." I haven't replied. I haven't heard from him again. But yeah, weirdo. I don't know. I hate people. Anyways, yeah, it's a long video. I told you it's long. Oh my god, people are so stupid lately. I don't think I missed anything. Thank you for watching. I'm going back to bed. Good night.